Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I started this and then I noticed I didn't have my camera on. I've got a 1/8 ounce jig head, using it because it's got a little longer hook shank. We're going to be doing a palmering video. I'm just going to bring this back a little ways, not very far. Just get us a little base of thread laid down there. We'll get in here and cut off that tag end. And now we're going to get some Sally Hansen and go right over that thread just a little bit. We don't want it running. And I've got a piece of hackle feather. Guys, I went ahead and pulled the tip out of this. You see there, I pulled the very tip end out of it. It's a little bit weaker. You just want to pull it out back to where it snaps at, and then you want to just go ahead and get this tip tied in. We'll tie it back just a little farther than that. That should be good. I'm going to get my hackle pliers. And we're going to pull our Maribou back and wrap it. Pull it back and wrap it. I'm just going to do that all the way. You don't want to let it get caught around your hook shank. Just going to keep pulling it back. You can see right there it's getting caught a little bit. We'll go ahead and pull that out. Just going to pull all that back and just keep wrapping it. Keep it pulled out. Don't let it get wrapped around your hook shank. Just keep it pulled back real good. You can go ahead and pull it out like this, that's fine. And I'm going to take my thread, run it right around the head of the jig. I'm going to wrap it right behind this Maribou feather 3 or 4 times. And then we'll get in here and cut that. Cut that hackle feather off. Before I tie it up, I'm going to take I've got a toothbrush here. I keep the brush these out before I finish them up. I've still got a little bit of that hackle feather. I've got this X-Acto knife. I'm going to get right in here. Go ahead and cut that off. Now we can go ahead and start tying it up here. I'm going to build this up just a little bit. Try to slope it from the head back. We'll come back at this time and I'm going to go ahead and do my wet finish on it. I'm going to put some UV resin around this. I'm just going to go 5 times. pull it tight. Cut her thread. Before I put my UV resin on, I'm going to lay it down here on the table and brush it out real good. Now we'll put it back in our vise. Get our UV resin, we'll try to finish it up. I did this on a 1/8 ounce because this Maribou is so long. You really need a longer hook shank, so that's why we used the 1/8 ounce. I'm going to loosen my vise up here a little bit, and I'm just going to go right around these threads. We'll get up on the head of the jig also when we get this done here. A little better coat on there. Get that head coated, that'll give it a little extra protection. You want to be sure not to get this UV resin. I know I say that every time, but you cannot get it out if you get it in the eye of your hook. So I'm going to lay that down for a second, and I'm going to hit it with this UV light. Get everything set up. I always go back over this with Sally Hansen after it sets just a little bit. That's good enough. And we're going to hit it with a little Sally Hansen. That's just going to give it a little extra protection, a little more shine. I'm going to take, I've got a little light over here that I used to dry that Sally Hansen with. It's a little, you probably heard me talk about it. It's a little light like women dry their fingernails with. Just helps that Sally Hansen dry a little better. Guys, right there we go. Little Palmering jig. Not too bad. If you the tail's pretty long on these Palmering jigs. Just, I mean, that's why I used a little longer hook shank on this one. It's still a little bit long, but it'll be fine. Just to give you kind of an idea how I do it. Guys, as always, I appreciate you watching my videos. If you like the video, just take a second there and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will catch you all next time.